So whilst the car camp with my wife was an absolute success in terms of us doing it and managing to both sleep in here, what we need to sort out though to make it even better is to have a setup like this. So at the moment I've got a bed here, I've got room to sit on the floor. Now the issue that we had was once we were both in the car, there was no room. I mean, granted, my bed was in effect here, so that took away all that space. What we're going to try and figure out is how we can cut the foam into 3 pieces. So in effect, it makes my foam bed movable, so it gives you the floor space. Because what I discovered was, as you noticed on the last video, I thought by using the smaller trays, I'd be able to get stuff out still. But actually it didn't work, because once you lie down on the bed, then that pushes the bed down and it makes it hard to get it out, and you can't easily move the foam. So that's what we need to sort out, how to make my bed more movable and to improve the storage options. And this is where my wife comes into her own. So she's looking at things like ceiling nets, things for the back of the chairs and all stuff like that, so to maximize the amount of room we have. So the problem is twofold. One, accessing storage and for storage to be usable when it's us together, and secondly, how to make my bed more of a movable bed. And once those two things are sorted, ultimately we'll be able to do this even more. But the good thing is, at the very least, we know that actually we can do it now. We could just, well, we can do what we've just done. We can literally go out and car camp together. So it's really cool. What worked really well, I thought, with the last video was actually the style of it. It was very different to the style of video that I normally do, mainly because obviously we couldn't film nothing in the car. And for me, in the type of videos that I do a lot in the car. I think that's an important part of stealth car camping, is for you to see what it's like to be in your car doing it. But having said that, I did really like the whole following people around, the whole going sightseeing. I did really enjoy making that style of video, and certainly when we go out together again, the style will be like that. And then once we get the inside sorted, there might be a little bit more inside, but bearing in mind I still don't like talking in front of my wife on the camera, so that's why that style works so well. I was literally getting the camera out every time I could when she wasn't there and saying a bit of blurb, and by fluke it all pieced together perfectly.